I don't want to be sicker than I am.
It's been bothering me and messing with my head. They're getting able-bodied people coming in whose teeth are in a million times worse condition than mine. It's a reasonable request to be able to put a bra on. It's a reasonable request to be able to brush my teeth. If I have to make a choice between quality of life and losing a couple of teeth, I choose quality of life.
Getting sick. Forcing getting sick. So it's late, I'm absolutely knackered because tomorrow I have to go to the dentist. Okay, which I know some people don't like the dentist, it doesn't bother me, except for I've got arthritis in my jaw joints, so opening my mouth is a problem. And I haven't been able to go to the dentist since 2017, it's now 2022, because I couldn't get my mouth open. And now I can do that. Oh, that wide. So based on the fact that I can open my mouth that wide, I've rang the dentist and gone, ooh, quick, get me in. Because I didn't realise that you don't actually have to open your mouth really wide to go to the dentist. I got sort of slapped by the last dentist I saw because he was like, you need to come in. And I'm like, well, if I can't open my mouth. You know, I had it where I was on a liquidised diet, my speech was impaired. So I was sort of like, well, it's kind of pointless going to the dentist if you can't open your mouth. So here's the weird thing. Able-bodied, I used to go horse riding, I've been whitewater rafting in the Zambezi crocodile-infested river, I've been whitewater rafting in a glacier river, I've climbed, not mountains, but like Snowdon, stuff like that. I've trained at the gym, I've jumped out of an aeroplane. Not really a big deal. Been diving. There's nothing that you do that I ever experienced in my life as able-bodied that you know you're going to get really sick. Like, you know, if you have certain vaccines and things like that, you're going to feel a bit rough for a bit. But nothing that is going to make you bedridden for days, weeks or months. So when I went to the dentist in 2017, it took me months to recover. I think it was 2.5 months before I was able to comfortably do my day's work. So, because I'm still employed, the company I work for and my customer, everyone's aware we've got a strategy for me to be able to go to the dentist. We know that even if he just has a look, I'm saying he, I don't know if it's male or female, if he just has a look, there's still going to be aftermath. So you know when we're used to sort of going, you're okay, you're doing well, yeah, open. It's not then, yes, that will hurt, it's the aftermath. I mean, he could look at me and go, everything's good. It's not. Like, I couldn't open my mouth for years, so I couldn't get a toothbrush in to do the inside of the bottom teeth, so I can feel that they need a clean. And something's wrong on this side. I can't eat on this side because there's some sort of, like, something's grumpy. So it's going to be something. Like, if you haven't been to the dentist in 5 years and you're in your 40s, there's going to be something. Well, you know, I'm sure there's some people where there isn't. But for me, I'm like, there's going to be something. I was bedridden for months. I don't brush my teeth. Like, that was the least of my concerns. I've experienced this a couple of times where, like, I've had to inject myself with a drug where we know odds are it's going to shut me down. Or odds are I'm going to get really sick because my body doesn't like a lot of the treatment. And it's really hard, self-inflicting. I am choosing to inject myself with that drug. I am choosing to take that tablet and then suffering for months at a time through choice. Honestly, it's a I know I need to go to the dentist. I know my body needs it. I know it's a good thing. And we have to do proactive work on our teeth. I don't want to be sicker than I am. I'm already f***ed up. But I'm going to end up being in severe pain. Look, to be fair, my quality of life compared to a lot of people in the world, I'm going to be tucked up in bed with my comfy pillows, my comfy blankets, my TV, but like when you're at that point in pain, that won't be on. It's going to be like survival mode pain. No talking, because it's going to hurt too much. Trying to sleep because of the pain, but probably won't be able to sleep because of the pain.
Just got back from the dentist. Don't feel good. Not his fault. It's really bad. Like, I was in there for an hour. I've not had to. Sorry, the cat's rubbing this thing. My teeth are not doing well, which I knew, because obviously if you can't get your mouth open to brush your teeth for years, they're not going to be in good condition. Like, you know, with the drugs and everything that I'm on, and some of them impact the gums. And again, if I, you know, I'm thinking if I have to make a choice between quality of life and losing a couple of teeth, I choose quality of life. Every time. But when you're at the dentist, and you know, they're amazing. They're amazing. And this tooth on this side turns out I have a cavity, which he gave me an injection for, which didn't hurt at all compared to the jaw joints. He showed me it in the mirror. It's like half the fucking tooth. And he was like, the only reason, he said, I've literally touched it and it's all just fallen away. Obviously a bit more than touch, but he said the only reason you've managed to carry on with this tooth is because you're eating a soft diet. So I did find it fascinating that he could tell by my teeth that because of my jaw joints, my diet is, you know, soft, small food that I can actually get in. As it went on, so I started off, I think I was opening it like that, and by the end of it, it was like this, because the jaw joints are just getting grumpier and grumpier. He had to clean so many, I don't know why I'm doing the top of my head. I definitely feel up. He had to clean, like, whenever I've had a tooth cleaning, it's always been behind these, but he was having to do up there, at front of these, in of like these. It was a real slap in the face on the standard of like poor cleaning. So he's giving me these things that you get like a slim, like, I'm going to say stick. But you know where you floss? It's like the toothbrushes, but like that. So that no matter how small the gap I can get, I can bend them. Brilliant. So he's written those down for me, because I was like, you need to write it down because brain fog, I'm not going to remember it. You have to have if you've got an electric toothbrush, it needs to be a circle one. A circle one, not the oblong one. I've got the oblong one. So the circle motions, I've not been doing for years. You know, you do that, but I don't do that. And then the two teeth at the front, he started to wobble them, and I'm like, they better not be wobbling. Tell me they're not wobbling. They're starting to wobble. I'm 44. What the f is going on? And I know what's going on. I get it. I get that it just feels like this is one of those reasonable requests. It's a reasonable request to be able to put a bra on. It's a reasonable request to be able to brush my teeth. And it's been bothering me and messing with my head, like, for years, when I've not been able to brush properly and when I was bedridden for months. But having the reality check of, you know, someone saying, you know, but he was saying to me that they're getting able-bodied people coming in whose teeth are in a million times worse condition than mine. And I get it, but I think pretty much every one of you that whoever's watching this vlog, all of us know you brush your teeth. You know, if you live in the UK, you should be educated enough to know you brush your teeth and you go to the dentist. I just feel that it's reasonable that my teeth aren't falling out in my 40s. You don't plan for that, but then I didn't plan to be disabled or to get really sick when I was 29. So I suppose I know that losing a couple of teeth is not a big deal. When it comes to quality of life, losing a couple of teeth is not a big deal. But right now, it feels really big. It feels really upsetting. So I know that I'm going to give myself some lie time. Like, I'm in, you know, I haven't been able to put my clothes away. So I'm closed up. I'm going to take some more painkillers. I wanted to record this like right now because I think give me another day and I'll have given myself a slap that quality of life versus a couple of teeth. What am I even getting upset about? Choose quality of life. It's not a big deal. But right now I just am feeling sorry for myself because I don't want to lose my teeth. I want to lose my teeth. This tooth, the one that it's a miracle that it's still there, you know, thanks to the soft diet. If in 4 days' time, which I've got written down, that I've got problems with it, I have to go back, and then we're going to have to try and get it out, which he really doesn't want to do because of the jaw joints. There it goes, but he's obviously done as best he can. He's put stuff in there to soothe the nerve, a little bit of preventative stuff, plus the filling thing. He did so much. He did so much in that hour. It was amazing. It's amazing. I'm really, really grateful. They just did the best they did amazing. And his communication was stunning. It made me feel like, because he was updating me all the time on what was going on and what the plan was, so it just made me relax.
I'm up. Aww. Okay, admittedly I haven't been able to get dressed, or like I kind of tried to brush my hair and then just put this on. I'm up. And my speech is impaired. Oh, I just stabbed myself. Yeah, I'm a bit wobbly and everything, but much better than what I thought. So yeah, really, really relieved. I definitely handled it differently. So, first time I went to the dentist with jaw joints, I didn't go to the dentist for years. Went, and I really kept trying to open my mouth wide. This time, I didn't. I went, how much can I open it? That's it. I didn't even do, okay, it's hurting, push it a little bit more. I just did, this is how far it opens. That's it. So I think that is the reason why I'm up. The reason why my jaw's relatively working. Well, no, not relatively. This is really good. I'm able to speak. It is very, very sore. But it's been worse, you know, just with the arthritis alone, let alone going to the dentist. And he was brilliant. His strategy was great of start with the open mouth, and then he saved this bit until near the end. So he's literally just pulling my cheek. I'm like, just do what you need to do. So I'm really, really happy. Day 4, look at my speech. Dry lips. Okay, right, I'm not great. I've pretty much just put a t-shirt on top of my pyjamas. I got no bra on. Well, I got my pyjamas on. I promise I brushed my hair, but it doesn't look like it. I'm in pain, but I would say my pain levels are normal. Maybe a little bit more than normal, because I don't want to speak, even though I'm doing this vlog. Now I'm talking, I can feel it more. But I'm up. I am not bedridden. I was only bedridden for like, let's say 2 days. I was very wobbly. So let's say 2 days. That's nothing. Compared to the first time I went to the dentist, that is nothing. Still in pain, but I was up. I was awake. win.